Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the King Can't Wait TV. Happy fucking Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. This is my first live. I'm so excited. Hey, Jerry. Oh, I have to put my glasses on. Jerry Shannon. Hey, Millie Mill. Hey, Frey. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Did y'all all like that little introduction? The Nook If You Book? Because last night, honey, the girls were nooking if you're bucking, okay? Now, I'm not here for violence. I don't like fighting. I just feel like words can be exchanged. And I just think that, damn, did it have to escalate to that level where the girls are literally throwing wooden chairs at others? It was just too much, okay? Now, before I get started, one of my caniacs, she loved how I bang on the table with my little nameplate. So she actually got me this cute little gavel, and it's engraved, hashtag the King Can't Wait TV. Okay, get into it with the little bottle. So now, that is what's going to happen, okay? Shout out to my caniac Jessica. She has a business called Where To Movers, and they are based out of Chicago, and you can contact them at 773-494-3051. Okay, if you're in the Chicago area, contact Jessica and her boo thing, black owned, over there at Where To Movers, 773-494-3051. Shout out to Chicago in the Midwest. Peer review. But anyway, guys, I really hope everyone's being safe. Everyone's home. It's Thanksgiving. So we're going to get right into this review, okay? I don't want to be before you girls too long, but I definitely want to come and just pretty much give my review over Chasing Atlanta, Season 4, Episode 5. There's a lot of tricks and turns and curvy roads. But we're going to lay it all out and talk about it, okay? Happy Turkey Day, King. Hey, Miss Ebony Reese. How's it going? So the show opens up. Lauren is back from China. She pretty much talks about her experience in China. It was everything. She was able to sign, you know, a $5 million contract. And she calls her dad, you know, while she's in the car just to fit him in on the trip and what she's been up to and how she wants to take music serious and how she was over there performing for the girls and they were living for her. Pretty much the dad is still the same old supportive dad that he's always been. Every time we see Lauren's dad on the show, he's always being very supportive, and that's something that black daddies need to learn how to do with, specifically with their children who are part of the LGBTQ, LMNOP, tomato, cheese, broccoli community. Because honestly, not loving on your kids because of that, it's a problem. And it runs deep in the black community specifically. So let's get it together. Let's love our children. Let's support our children. Yeah, that part. You know, I just feel like the people can learn something from Lauren's father and the unconditional love. They talk about how, you know, family members, you know, really didn't see it for Lauren in the transition and you know, who she's becoming. But the dad is just like, it is what it is. Your ma and pa, we got you, okay? Down home, down south, Birmingham love, okay? So Lauren says that the people weren't judgmental to her in China, like no matter who she was or what she was doing, it was just a supportive moment, okay? And she's totally here for that. So yeah, we pretty much love to see a supportive black dad in the community, period. Next, we see Oliver. He goes to see the accomplished stylist, Jaron. Now, this scene was totally gag-worthy because there was a lot of tea spilled in this scene, and there was more questions left off than anything. So Chef Holly is there. Chef Holly is Oliver's chef. She's cooking for them and such. Is this a date? It's totally giving, let's get together, let's have a date, eat some dinner, eat some lunch, movement, moment. Oliver and J-Run, they pretty much sit down and begin to talk, and Oliver just says how he's open to date, and you know, they just, you know, sit there and have this long, drawn-out conversation. J-Run, you know, he talks about what he's looking for. Like, oh, he's looking for love and marriage, and he's doing the same rubby, touchy thing. And Oliver's like, boy, I know you know, I know how the trade do, how the boys do, you know. They talk that shit to get in that shit, and it doesn't work out, okay? So, you know, Oliver is kind of skeptical about it in this moment. However, he's totally blushing. He's totally here for it. And you can see it all over his face. Them rubs is feeling good. Yes, God, honey. So, moving on. J-Run opens up and tells Oliver that, yeah, I want to get married and I want kids. And Oliver's just like, wait, huh? Like, marriage? Like, you already want to marry me? We're just getting back to communicating, being around one another, or for lack of a better word, dating one another. So instantly, I'm just like, okay, so what's really going on? Okay, did J-Run just want some time on the show, or what's the tea? Because he gets into a little Q talk, like, oh, have you talked to Q? And Oliver's like, no, you know, and you know, J-Run's just sitting there like, yeah, well, Q and I used to talk, and Oliver's like, what kind of talking? You know, J-Run was like, we like used to kiki, like we used to talk. And, you know, instantly Oliver's like, I don't want to be that girl who dates her friend or ex-friend's dude. That's not the movement. That's not the moment. You know, the girls already say she's a homewrecker, you know, and that's just not something that she wants to partake in. And I get it. I mean, don't nobody got time for that. You know, you don't talk to my friend over here. Now you're trying to talk to me. Now you're doing this. Now you're doing that. You're rubbing on me. You're touching on me. Oliver was making this dude out to be like a whore bag. And the dude told him, like, bro, stop trying to make me seem like I'm some whore. Like, I'm not a whore. I'm not a hoe. You know, so who knows? But instantly when the guy told Oliver that, you could instantly see the distaste in Oliver's face. Like, he was just completely not there for it. Like, how dare you? Whom are you? Why would you do this? And then you're doing it on the platform. You know, it's just a lot. And I know that Oliver's a smart girl, and I'm sure all of that ran through her head when that was happening. Like, no, this nigga didn't. Y'all see how agitated Oliver got at the end of that episode? Like, boy, like, gone. Like, for real, like, gone. Gone. So, you know, Oliver was totally not here for being caught off guard for that bullshit. The boy also tells Oliver, this is the interesting part, okay, when it comes with Oliver v. Q, or lack thereof. The guy is just like, yeah, Q told me that something was on T.S. Madison's show. So what I want to see the footage. I need to see the clip. What after show was Q featured on Madison's page, channel? Where is the video? Where is the link? I want to see why Q is so annoyed. You know, why does Q feel like that was a messy, shady moment? I want to know what was said or proposed on T.S. Madison's little video. Because that seems to be a carrying feature, a carrying fact in Oliver v. Q. Okay? That's just what it is. That's just what's been put on the show. That's just the truth, essentially. So what was it in that clip that set Q ablaze? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Okay, but can y'all quiet down? Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, guys. But we're going to move on because that's just hashtag too much. And when I say too, I spell it T-E-W. That's just hashtag too much, okay? Like, no. We're not doing that. So next we get to the scene with Troy. He has Talk Live Tuesdays with Tag. He's stepping into what he got his degree in. I believe it was communication or PR, but that is the career that he wants. And, you know, he's putting styling aside and he wants to walk into his career. I'm here for it. I watch Talk Live Tag. I'm totally subscribed. I think he has something really good over there. He's at his studio. Super cute. Dominique comes. They talk about Troy's birthday dinner, okay? And how the girls simply just don't want to get along, okay? And Troy's pretty much over it. You know, he's like, this is my birthday. You know, the girls better sit their ass down. You should have sat there and ate your goddamn food now. And honestly, that's the truth. It's my birthday party. It's my situation. Sit your ass down and hush. Facts. I totally agree with Troy in his stance on that. Oliver comes to support. Oliver tells the girls that, oh, my fans been telling me that that Kendra is posting me on her page again. And, you know, they just pretty much discuss Oliver versus Kendra for the umpteenth time. Oliver does sound in his confessional as if he wanted to take accountability. But like he said, damn, bitch, you gotta come have a woman-to-woman conversation with me. Like, how we gonna get to point C if we can't sit down and have an A and B conversation? Minus Juan the Pawn. Okay, now, I love me some Wayne the Pain. But what the hell happened at that dinner? We're gonna get into it. What happened with you girls, okay? So anyways, Oliver is showing them text messages and such. Nick says that Kendra needs to stand alone. I agree. And have these one-on-one conversations with these girls that she was going to do business with. I agree. And he just says that, you know, he's here for that. I agree. They discuss Lauren, and the fact that Oliver went and told, Lauren about the conversation he had with Neek. And, you know, Neek saying, yeah, she reached out to me for to do her dog and all this and all that. But we all know that that was a joke. Because when Oliver and Lauren were sitting down having their conversation, she did that to be funny, you know. So, and I don't think Nick knows that in that moment. Oliver didn't tell him that in that moment. Oliver said Lauren is his friend. But where is Lauren and Q in the power of three? Why is Oliver always showing up to the group events to face Kendra alone? Troy said, I am the throne, and all the girls need to bow down, okay? Period. Yes, Queen Troy. And like you said, y'all better sit there and eat your motherfucking food and hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. Why would you agree it's all up package? Imani comes on to give her speech. She gave a petty moment to the Fred Hammond. We're blessed in the city. We're blessed in the field. We're blessed when we come and we go. We cast down the... Oh, hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Yes, Imani. The powerful moment. Again, she talked about Oliver and his mama and the wedding gate. I did say in my last review that you could tell that Oliver really wasn't feeling that. Like, huh, mama, you got married. I didn't know. So, that's the tea there. Rika was the strongest. I totally agree. And she said Neek was the weakest and he's messy. Now, I do know that Neek has been a little messy on the show to mix it up and keep it going. But when Imani said that he like got all the girls together to like come against and say like Travis is this predator. I don't think Nick forced Oliver or Troy to say their encounters that they've had that were uncomfortable with Travis. Did I miss something? But I definitely do feel like Nick needs to talk to Travis and should have been talked to Travis at some point. Hopefully we see him talk to Travis about that soon. So yeah, next we see Lauren with her friend. She's talking about the coronavirus and, you know, she's debating on if she wants to go back to China or live in ATL. She doesn't really know, but she really wanted to start going back and forth to China because she has this or it's someone that she someone who's just business minded and about the business. Apparently she's been burnt by different assistants allegedly, and she just doesn't want that bad energy. She then talks about, you know, the money, like shit, sometimes money is high and sometimes money low, and that's the truth. Sometimes it do get like that. Sometimes we all struggle and go through things, okay? Like, money is not always abundant. Yeah, we all want it and pray for it and strive for it, but sometimes it does have, we do have those low moments, okay? So that's real shit. So I love the friend and his energy. I love the questions that the friend was asking Lauren. I thought he was asking all of the right questions to keep the scene going, and I was here for it. They discussed Kendra, and you know how, you know, Lauren threw some shade at Kendra. They discussed Nick. She said she saw Nick at Pride and gave him a hug, so what's the problem? She said that, you know, she did see Oliver prior to leaving. The friend did do a little face. What's the tea? And Lauren said that she just wants to hashtag separate herself from the group. And I just don't, I'm just like, okay, y'all keep having these group events. When is everybody going to show up? Everybody can't just like not be showing up. Like, it's a group effort. It's a collaborative show. And so Q and Lauren are just not around the group. It just doesn't add up because they're both hot topics amongst the group. So I'm ready to see all of them. I need to see everybody at once. I know that is possibly gag worthy, and I can't wait to see that. So then Lauren starts twerking, showing off her body, yada yada. She said that she doesn't really want to, she wants to take a twerking class because she doesn't want her tuck to fall out. And I fell out. Next we see Kendra and Wayne at a video shoot for their song, Chasing Atlanta. We're chasing Atlanta. We're chasing Atlanta, okay? Rico and Nick come with the puppies and such. You know, some big ass dogs. The dog is pretty much taking over Rico. Honestly, those were some big ass dogs. I literally just got over my fear of small puppies maybe about 2 years ago. So I could never be around a big ass dog like that. My anxiety would be through the goddamn roof, okay? So anyways, moving on. They discuss the group outing after the video shoot is over. And I'm just over it. Stop bringing up these people to Kendra. I can't take it no more. Kendra talks about putting her album out, then having to take it down because of legality issues with Lauren. Lauren called her a clout chaser, so she definitely wants to address, you know, Q and Lauren at the group event. Nick definitely feels a way about Oliver taking the info back to Lauren. And they pretty much leave, and that's pretty much that scene. Next, we're at Troy's event, okay? Now, let's be fucking clear. When a person, and this is just on period, when a person throws an event, the last thing on a bitch mind is that people are going to come there and have a big melee and have a big brawl. That's the last thing on the bitch mind, okay? Now, let's get into the show. Troy's event, right? And first of all, I'm here for Troy for continuously hosting these group events where he's getting everyone together. Thank you, Troy. Because that's what we need. It's the cohesiveness, it's the group scenes that give us what we need, okay? Oliver arrives, then Cameron, Nico, Neek and Rico come. Travis comes. Immediately in my head, I'm like, where is Lauren? Where is Q? Wayne and Kendra come. Wayne and Kendra say that the vibe is off. But Troy said that their vibe was off. So instantly there's some miscommunication. Again, we have Kendra and Wayne coming to an event where they know certain people are going to be there. And they're ready for the drama. They're ready for the mess. They're ready to pop off. They're ready to get it coming. Like, y'all got to stop. You know, Troy is Kendra's friend. So you have to have more respect for your friend and stop showing up and showing out at all of her events. Oh my goodness. It's just too much sometimes. Like, this whole scene gave me a hashtag headache, but I was gagging. So let's just move on. So they're all sitting down. I love Cameron in his all white with his big white bag, his big white oversized purse. I loved it, Cam. Love Nick's look. Troy looks perfectly splendid. You know, Oliver's giving his nerd tease. Wayne has on his Versace, you know. Kendra has her red wig on and such. And Travis looked really cute. Travis looked so nice in his nice button up and nice pants and nice shoes. Travis looked really, really nice and very handsome. So the girls, everyone came up with their Sunday's best. The girls came, you know, giving their Sunday's best, and I was gagging. Hey, Kaden! Hey, Kaden! She gonna hold that grudge forever, and we're over it. So anyways, so Lauren sent a gift, and the gag of it is she sent the gift to Oliver thinking it was his dinner, but it was really Troy's dinner. So it's like, is Lauren really that disconnected from the group, from the circle, from what's going on to send this gift to Oliver to Troy's birthday event? Did she not know that it was Troy's birthday? And secondly, I just think that Troy probably should have just let Oliver be the host of the birthday thing so he could just sit there on the throne as the queen and just let the girls partake, okay? So Kendra opens up. The girls, they shade Lauren. You know, everybody's over her using K. Michelle. You know, is that the one celebrity client that she has? Oops. So moving on. Kendra's pretty much telling the girls, yeah, I'm here to check them bitches. It's some shit. It's some this. And Oliver, you're safe. You're safe today. I'm not here for you. I'm not here for you. And Oliver's just like trying to be cute, trying to keep it contained. Like, girl, it's really not the time or place for that today. Like, the Christmas event was already something. Like, girl, we are over it. We are over it.com, okay? Now, I do feel that y'all, we still have to understand that Kendra been locked up. Y'all girls have been free and have moved on from the drama and what she's going through, you know, but she's out and it's still fresh to her. And this is her first time seeing these girls. So, yeah, it's going to be some tension and some beef, but Kendra does way too much, you know? So, I get it, Kendra. Be in your bag, be in your feelings, feel how you feel. So it's feel how you feel. Hey, Travis, I can see Travis' name. Travis, you gagged me. Stay around. Stay around, Travis. Don't leave. But like I'm saying, like, it just becomes too much. Like, yeah, you can be upset because you haven't seen these girls. It's still fresh to you. You fresh at. You fresh at. You know? So, but come on, there has to be some type of couth to it. And, you know, I'm just telling the truth, okay? Period. You know, it's just not a pretty look. It's just not. So moving on. She starts saying that Oliver's playing victim role. Everybody at the table, they face turn up like, huh? What is she talking about? What's going on? Oliver told her that she's a mess. She got annoyed, trying to take off her shoe. She starts going up. She's standing up. She's trying to throw things and such. We see Andario with his mask on, running over there, grabbing Kendra, separating her, putting her in the restroom. She's screaming at production. She's acting so cray-cray. Nick said that he should have brought his leashes. We're gagging here at the King K Way TV because it's a lot and it's too much. I was super dead. She got Oliver turned up. Like, Oliver is talking his shit, and you know, Oliver over representing for Dade County, motherfucker, or wherever in Florida he's from. And I'm gagging. I said, what? Oliver done? Oliver, I love to see it. Turn up. Get crunk. Yes. We love it. But I'm going to say this one more time. Oliver can't, he got to stop being the one to face Kendra at every group scene, because he wasn't the only one in that Power of 3 Live that was throwing shade. He's not the only one that Kendra feels some type of way about. Unfortunately, he's the one that just keeps getting, you know, taking the punches and taking the heat every time. And that's not right. I feel like Q and Lauren should show up. Everybody is on the cast. And film, period. Like, no, like, I don't think that's cool that Oliver keep having to face Kendra and all of this by himself. That's just too much, and it's not right, okay? It's really not okay. So, anyway, Oliver and Troy, they're going on a rant, like, it can happen today. Just like Devon's did and G-Stabbins down at the hibachi. Cause if a bitch hit me. Cause if a bitch hit me. Okay, period. Oliver and Troy, they're sitting on ready. Now, is Troy defending Oliver? No. I think that Troy is just irritated because y'all sitting here at my birthday dinner. My birthday, it's about me. And you're doing too much. You're trying to throw stuff like that's just crossing the line, period. So I understand why Troy is irritated, annoyed, and upset. It's his birthday. Now, maybe everybody don't take birthday serious. Maybe everybody don't care. But I take my birthday very seriously. My birthday is about me, the queen. So I can understand and I can feel why Troy is annoyed. I see why Oliver up talking his shit and ain't shut up. Because you're trying to throw stuff at me now. Like, you're trying to cause, like, bodily harm now. Come on, Treva Christian for the super chat queen. Period. It was just a lot at the end of the goddamn day. Like, it was just a lot, period. So what gagged me is, meanwhile, while Troy and Oliver and Cam, when he come out, and it seemed like Cameron start yelling at Troy and Oliver because they yelling at him, and Cam like, do I need to do it on camera? I said, yes. We have Cam back. We have Mixie Cameron back from Chasing Atlanta season 1 through 4. OG Star Test, Cam is back. Thank you, Cam, for coming through and giving us something. Thank you, Cam. We were gagging. We were here for it. You and your big white purse. I love that bag. It is such a cute bag. So, moving on. Meanwhile, while Travis and Troy... I'm sorry. What's that? Oliver and Troy over here going off. Travis went and got his plate. Did y'all see Travis went and grabbed his plate? How Travis sashayed back and sat down. Travis sat down and said, Lord, let us pray. He shall not. Travis said, the girls are not trying to listen to me. I paid my $30 fucking dollars. And just like Dominique said, we haven't even ate yet. Where's the lobster? Oh, my mama, I would have took it to go play, huh? And we all put in our, first of all, everybody put in their money. Y'all not going to enjoy the food and then turn up? I don't give a fuck if it was $19.99. Shout out to my super chat. It's a payment, so you should have sat there and enjoyed y'all food. That's crazy. But one thing Travis did, Travis sat there, he prayed over his meal. Hopefully he prayed for the girls. And he sat there and ate his food. And at the end of the day, I'm hashtag Travis to the bullshit. That is the tea here at the King Cain Way TV. Honey, bunny, $30. I'm going to sit here and get my money's worth. Like, who wouldn't? If you didn't take a plate home, shame on thee. Shame on thee. Child. Travis, are you still here? What was going through your head in that moment? So anyways, and I love what Nick was telling Kendra in the bathroom, like, stop letting these girls have control over you. I can't stress that enough. So Kendra and Wayne come back out. It continues to escalate. She ends up actually throwing a drink on Oliver. Wayne and Troy, they begin to fight. What happened? Why did y'all start fighting? What possessed Wayne to walk around that table? And then you see little cute baby face, Troy's friend with the dreads. He jumps in the fight. Kendra jumps in the fight, getting it just like Nick said when he was sitting down with Troy and Oliver at Talk Live with Tag Studios. He told them Kendra needs to stay out of dude business. So Kendra went and, as a woman, went over there and got involved in some male beef and got into that fight head down. Somebody was pulling her wig and somebody was hitting Kendra on top of her motherfucking head too. I don't know who it was, but somebody was tagging Kendra. Somebody did to Kendra what Mo Neek did to Candace on Real Housewives of Potomac. Go back and watch it. Somebody had Kendra's wig, and I saw a hand go down on the top of Kendra's skull a couple times. Child, I'm gagging. But see, Kendra, you can't get involved in men shit, okay? Like, just stop it. Kendra, we are rooting for you. You have talent, but you can't allow, first of all, these people to bring you out of your character at every situation. When are you just gonna read a bitch and sashay away, you know, like a lady? Like, when are you just gonna roast the hoe and get up and waltz off? You know, like, we have to see both sides. Like, we can't just see you want to fight all the time. You have to stop it, honestly. Wayne and Troy. Now, I don't know what transpired with them, but they were like really going at it. Somebody scooped Troy out of there. They was in that corner for a good 10 to 15 seconds, and the girls were, honestly. I'm just saying, that's what happened. That's what happened. They were fighting. Then Neek fell. You see Neek hat come off. Neek getting up, got his heels off. Oh my God. Why did y'all show out like that? Y'all got me crying over here. Why did y'all show out like that? Baby, did y'all see Neek getting up after he had failed when Troy's friend with the dreads was on top of Wayne, finna knock Wayne upside the head? I said, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord Jesus, you gotta help me. You gotta help us. You gotta help us. So, when it's all said and done, Kendra picks up a chair and throws it at cute baby face Debbie Marley, or is it Devi Marley? But that's Troy's friend. He has such a cute baby face. Hey man. You know, I can't believe she threw that chair at him and he fell. Was that a dramatic effect, or did he really fall from that chair impact? Because, bitch, now we're talking about a liability. Because you're doing too much, Kendra. You're doing too much, baby girl. So, you got to stop it, baby. You got to stop it. So, anyways, moving on. Overall, I just think the fight could have been avoided. Nook, if you buck, yes, Tamika W. Come through, come through, come through. So I just really wish that, the fight didn't happen. Again, here at the King Can't Wait TV, we are a non-violent platform. But we will talk about it and gag it and break it down segment by segment. This is nothing new. Get into it. But honestly, guys, stop the fighting. Come together and then just respect each other. At the end of the day, Wayne versus Troy came out of nowhere. Like, y'all got this boy fighting at his birthday. So not cool. But anyway, guys, that is my review over Chasing Atlanta Season 4, Episode 5. It's Danny Ho. It's Danny Ho. It's Danny Ho. At the end of the day, shout out to the cast. Shout out to everybody. Are there any comments? Travis, are you still here? Did Travis respond to my question? Celebrity deathmatch. Yeah, it was too much. So she picked up the chair, then he fell. But y'all saw him. He grabbed that chair. He was going to knock Kendra's ass out with that chair. Because, and I feel like rightfully so. Like, you done threw a chair and hit me. So, it would have balanced out. But somebody grabbed that chair and, like, calmed him down. But I can't believe Kendra threw the chair and it hit little baby face. Oh, Debbie Marley. See, I need to interview Troy, Debbie Marley. I definitely need to interview Kendra and Wayne separately. Because what is going on? But that's my review, guys. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, become a Caniac. Follow me on all of my social media in the description of this video. I'm now ready to start having my Caniac conversations with this cast because now we're getting to the shit. Now we're getting to what's really going on. Okay? And that's just that. What you say, Miss Wick? I'm sorry, Kendra threw that damn chair. I'm catching that ass outside the streets, the bathroom, wherever. Yes. And did y'all see the end when Troy was walking out? You're going to die. You're going to die. I'm just letting you know. You're going to die. You're going to die. Yeah. You're going to die. Pira. Yeah. Baby, I was weak, hunty, bunty. The girl showed out. I really couldn't. The MVP is all of us here. It has survived seasons, and I'm out. Ooh. Oh, girl. There is no battle for Oliver to fight. I do feel like, where was Oliver when the fight was going on? Over there on the side, unbothered. But, it does seem like Troy and Wayne are the ones who had this underlying beef, who started throwing the hands. So do I feel like Oliver should have got involved? No. But if Troy was defending Oliver, then he could have helped pull somebody back or do something. I mean, there was a lot going on. I don't know. But anyway, guys, we have to move forward from the fight. The fight was a lot. But shout out to production for not giving us no cliffhanger, for just giving us the whole fight and keeping it moving forward, keeping the story going. I stand a good production. I love a good production, honey. Is there any of the cast here who was there? Oliver ain't trying to get that hair pulled. I'm still trying to figure out who was doing all the screaming. Apparently that was Kendra when she was on. Y'all see Kendra on the floor screaming, and I said, what is going on with Kendra? Child. Hey, Nick. Dominique's in the building. Girl, when you got up in your heels with your hat on, your hat coming off, I said, Lord have mercy. Nick, just go to the other room and relax. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I love you guys so much. Have a great Thanksgiving. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. I've been on here for 41 minutes. I didn't want to be before you girls too long. My wig wasn't secure. Bitch, and it was so funny because you was like, bitch, I said, look at Nick. Bitch, it sunk me. S-U-N-T. It sunk me. But anyway, guys, wear your mask. Love you. Peace. Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully this brought you guys some love and comfort if you're quarantining during this horrible time in the world. I hope I was able to give you guys some laughs and some kiki, okay? Mwah. Y'all be easy.